All right, guys, if you are ready to relieve some tension in your hips and hamstrings, let's get started in this seated butterfly position. Go ahead and add some movement if you'd like, swing side to side, just getting ready for today. And let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths, breathing in to open up the chest and the heart. And when you breathe out, go ahead and bring your chest forward. I hope you don't mind. The boys are hanging out with me today in this video. Say hello to Cujo, and then trust me, you're going to see Coda and Moose running around here too. Oh, there he is. Anyways, just relax and enjoy this seated butterfly position. Very easy way to get started in this quick, less than 10-minute stretch. Just swaying up and down, opening up those hips a little bit more. Moose is definitely the star of the show, but don't get distracted because we're going to transition into our single leg pike stretch. So go ahead and extend that right leg out, bring your left heel to your right inner thigh, and go ahead and bring the chest forward. I promise I'm stretching. Cujo just wanted you to see how beautiful he's looking with the sun shining on his beautiful fur. But in this stretch, just make sure you are focusing on your breath as always, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And since we're focusing on our hamstrings here, go ahead and think about bringing all that oxygen to your hamstrings so you can deepen the stretch. Let's go ahead and switch our isolated stretch, now extending the left leg out in front and bringing that right foot to your inner left thigh. Reaching up tall and bringing the chest forward. You should once again feel a good stretch now in your left hamstring. Feel free to add some movement going up and down here just to deepen the stretch a little. And if your body is wanting to relax, you can kind of just hang out as well. As always, listen to your body because it knows best. Since we did a good isolated stretch, let's go ahead and see what our full pike stretch is looking like now. Reaching those arms all the way out past your feet if you can. And if you're not here today, it is absolutely okay. Just focus on straight legs here because that's the whole point of this stretch. Try to lean forward with a flat back and less rounding, but wherever you're at today is perfectly okay. Again, hang out here just for a few breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just enjoy the views. On your next inhale, go ahead and come on up so we can transition into our next stretch. We're going to go ahead and lie down on the floor or the yoga mat or your carpet, wherever you're at today. And we're going to hit a reclined figure 4 stretch. So you should feel this in your glutes and your hips. I'm going to go ahead and grab my right leg, pulling it close to my chest while making a 4-leg figure with my left leg. Focus on the breath here, add some pulses if you would like, and even some ankle rolls to deepen the stretch in the ankle because our feet always need love too. We walk on them every day. Let's go ahead and switch. Now crossing the right leg over the left and pulling the left in closely to you. Option to lift the head off the floor to go into a deeper stretch. And once again, don't get distracted by Moose. He's just stealing the show here today with his beautiful self. And we got Coda there too. But I promise I'm still holding this stretch, so I hope that you guys are too. And again, adding ankle rolls. They definitely stole the view for a bit of this stretch, but I promise again, I held it the whole time. Few ankle rolls here, just a few more breaths before we come on out and transition into our next stretch. Now we're just going to go ahead and bring those heels and feet together, relaxing into a reclined butterfly. Great opportunity to relax and really let go of any tension that you have in your hips. Sometimes we don't realize it, but whether we have a sit-down job or a standing job, our hips are taking a lot of that pressure. So just to have them opened here and allowing gravity to pull our knees down to deepen the stretch is very, very, very therapeutic. I hope you guys are enjoying this hold as much as I am. Again, breathing in through the nose and just bringing that oxygen deep into your hips and exhaling through your mouth. Just go ahead and hold this for a few breaths. And again, enjoy the view. Go ahead and bring those legs together. Let's come on out of that stretch and transition to our single leg hip opener. So I'm going to extend my left leg out and just bring my right knee to my chest for a couple of pulses to make sure it's ready to go into we'll call this half of a happy baby pose. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the outside of my right foot, trying to bring my knee all the way down to the right side of my body, and I am extending my left arm out to the left side just to create a nice counterbalance here. Go ahead and bring that right foot down, and let's go ahead and do it with the left leg. Bring the left knee up to your chest a couple times just to make sure your hip is ready for this full stretch. And if you feel good, go ahead and grab the outside of your left foot, bring your left knee to the side of your left body, and go ahead and open up that right hand out to the right side to create a nice counterbalance in this stretch. Again, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, making sure those hips are nice and happy. Let's go ahead and go into a nice tuck position just to relieve that stretch and rock on up so we can transition into the next. Say hello to Coda while you're at it. We're just going to go ahead and go into our low squat position, feet pointed out towards the sides, and go ahead and push your knees outwards by pushing them apart with your elbows. Keep your chest up tall, breathe in through the nose, expand your core and hips with oxygen, and breathe out through the mouth, swaying side to side. Let's go ahead and hit a forward fold now, straightening those legs, bringing those hips up to the air, and again, adding movement if that's what your body's asking for. Let's transition to the right side so we can get a good isolated hamstring stretch with the right leg one more time. Go ahead, go up and down if your body feels up to it, and to deepen the stretch, you can flex your front foot, bringing the toes off the ground and digging your heel into the ground. Let's go ahead and switch over onto the left side, now making sure the feet are pointed forwards. And again, adding some movement going up and down, trying to deepen that stretch. And if you really want to make it more advanced, go ahead and flex that foot, bringing the toes off the ground and digging the heel into the ground. One more breath here, and let's go back into our forward fold one more time. If you feel up to it, making it a bit deeper, go ahead and grab the back of your legs, trying to pull your chest through to your legs. Try to find something behind you and see if you can spot it and bring your vision or your sight closer and closer to it. Putting your hands on down, let's go ahead and put those feet together, standing in a forward fold, but go ahead and isolate the hamstring stretch one more time, just bending one leg at a time. Hands on the ground, if possible. If you're not there today, it is absolutely a-okay. Let's go ahead and come on up to a halfway lift and bring your hips down so we can go ahead and finish strong in a similar position that we started in, a seated butterfly position. I'm just going to go ahead and take this in. I hope that you guys are as well. Just give yourself a huge thanks for taking time to take care of yourself. You found this video because you needed it, and hopefully after doing this video, you feel so much better. But that's all I have for today. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the day with the boys, and I hope you guys do the same. I'll see you guys next week. Talk to you soon. Bye.